something that a lot of contractors have problem with is cash flow. And most guys have problem because something super stupid. They have like a bad. The problem of the cash flow normally don't come from the business itself or doing the project. It came mostly towards the contract, because in the contract, the payments, when they are supposed to come, how much are they supposed to come, is too weak. So people they end or they don't enforce it. They're like, hey, you need to pay me, I don't know, let's say the 15th of every month doing the job. When the 15 come, the client is like, oh yeah, like I'll send you the money by the end of the day and whenever, and the money just don't come, and they just recycle the day and blah 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 blah, right? Most of the time is because in the contract, all those things that are supposed to be super clear, that like, hey, this is how much we expect the payment, when you're supposed to pay, how much you're supposed to pay, the date and whatever. There's no penalty to it. So if they don't pay you, they have no downsides. So it's like, well, if I don't pay you, what the fuck does that do? Nothing. It's just, I just don't pay you today. But you still work. You're still gonna show up tomorrow because now you're expecting the money, but I'm holding you by the balls. Instead of being like, hey, we'll just do like a small add up and be like, this is like a contract. We are like married right now towards renovation. We expect the money by the 50th. In my case, when I was a contractor, that was like the Monday. Right? Let's take the example of my business. On every Monday, I expect to get paid for the week that just passed. If you don't, there's two things that happen. Around noon, I'm going to lunch with my guys. I'm calling you. And I'm like, hey, you have the bills from Saturday, whatever. You know that on the term of my contract, you're supposed to be paying me on Monday. Now you're not doing it, so like, hey, period of grace, I'm going to lunch with the guys. You get an hour to try to transfer me the money. Or I'm going back to the job. I'm billing you the time to pick up everything in the house, my tool, the materials and what, and I'm going to the next project, to the next client. Then you can wait and I finish that job for me to come back to your job. But because people don't take those things and do that seriously, because believe me, when I do that and I send a picture to the client and my tools are out, then they don't have, the material is gone and everything, they call me in fucking panic. They're like, no, don't do that. We want the bathroom to be done, the kitchen. We cannot live without the kitchen or without the shower. Well, I guess not, but I cannot live and build a business without getting paid for the work that you get done. You can pay me or I can get the fuck out. And by the way, I'll just charge you 2 hours with my crew to pick up the shit because you signed a contract saying that you're gonna pay me on Monday, but you didn't do it. And in that contract is also said that this is what's gonna happen if you don't pay. And you sign on it, you owe me extra money to pick up your own fucking shit because you're too stupid to pay me on time. Right? But that force to keep that cash flow in. Because you're enforcing your contract, that's what keep the cash flow in. And most of the time, this is the very simple trick. Just enforce your stupid contract. I understand I have like a guy that did an handshake deal like a cunt, but you get no contract to enforce. Of course he doesn't get paid, doesn't have cash flow and is broke. But when you do, as you should, cash flow will be okay. But you need to enforce the contract every time. And I know it's painful and like you need to do that every week because they're a cunt. But it's the reality of fucking job. That like, hey, invoice is due today, you need to pay me or we're just getting the fuck out and you're gonna wait another month because I have another project to do, and if they pay me I just stay there and so on. Fix the cash flow and just enforce your contract and have those closed. Like very specific, Monday the 15th, I don't give a shit, but very, very specific. And what if you don't get paid? This is what's gonna happen if you that date or that day or whatever, we don't get paid. You structure it, you put it, you make it signed, and you put like the initial of the client next to it, and like, hey, you read it, you saw it, just fucking like, good, you don't want to pay, no problem, we out. And that fixes your cash flow problem. You just go to the next client and so on, or you just get paid.